have to talk to you about The View. Yeah, we got to do it. Sorry. A lot of you enjoyed yesterday's show. Some of my language. Michael, you particularly enjoyed my language around the ladies of The View. I got a lot of texts yesterday, people that were watching it, like having lunch, like cracking up over some of the things that I said about those crazy harpies. But what you know what happened. Basically, a couple days ago, Whoopi and the ladies of The View accused Turning Point at their Student Action Summit, which I was at, and Ron DeSantis was at, and President Trump was at, and Greg Gutfeld was at, and plenty of other people were at, Charlie Kirk, of course, which was all about freedom and laissez-faire economics and being proud of America and individual rights and all of that, crazy far-right stuff. Whoopi accused them of embracing and welcoming in neo-Nazis on the show the other day. Then they went to commercial break. The lawyers obviously freaked out. Whoopi gave this very half-assed apology, saying that she meant it metaphorically, that they welcomed them in, not literally, which actually made no sense and in some ways made it even worse that they were, because if you're metaphorically welcoming in Nazis, it's irrelevant whether you welcome them into the building, you're sort of doing it with everything else that you got. You're doing it spiritually, which of course is complete nonsense. Turning Point was turning them away. The students were mocking them. Several of the speeches were making fun of those very same collectivist ideas. Anyway, the View really, really stepped in it, and it was the thing online yesterday. So then The View now has had to issue even a further apology because Whoopi's metaphorical apology didn't quite cut it. Here is Sara Haines of The View trying to unstep in SHIT.
Everybody, and I have to stop talking because you have that note.
I do have a
Sorry.
note. So on Monday, we talked about the fact that there were openly neo-Nazi demonstrators outside the Florida Student Action Summit of the Turning Point USA group. We want to make clear that these demonstrators were gathered outside the event and that they were not invited or endorsed by Turning Point USA. A Turning Point USA spokesman said the group, quote, 100% condemns those ideologies, and said Turning Point USA security tried to remove the neo-Nazis from the area but could not because they were on public property. Also, Turning Point USA wanted us to clarify that this was a Turning Point USA summit and not a Republican Party event. So we apologize for anything we said that may have been unclear on these points.
They still invited Matt Gaetz, though, I would just like to know.
Just at the end there, they still invited Matt Gaetz. So are they going to have to issue another apology? Because the implication, of course, is that Matt Gaetz is a Nazi. Anyway, there's just something interesting about this. Just something interesting about these people who throw out these bombs. Oh, those people are Nazis and they're associated with you. And even if you have nothing to do with them, we're going to make these baseless accusations. We're going to tar all of you, make sure you're not invited to polite society. And then finally, what is starting to happen is people on the right are fighting back. It has taken a long time, but finally somebody at Turning Point obviously made a call to a lawyer, and one lawyer called another lawyer, and that lawyer over at ABC picked up the phone and said, uh-oh, we are in it if we don't issue another apology. So then there's another just half-assed, disingenuous apology, and of course Whoopi didn't actually make the apology, nor Joy Behar, who implied that Ron DeSantis was working with the Nazis. I mean, it's all just silliness, nonsense, but I thought it was worth putting a cap on that after yesterday's big show.